The first thing you want to do is go to the Start menu and type in msconfig. And if you're on Windows 8 or earlier, you can click Run and then type in the same thing and just hit Enter. And then it might ask you to run as administrator and type in a password. But then this is going to come up. And what you want to do is go to Boot. And be very careful here because you don't want to click anything I don't tell you to, or else it might mess up your boot process. So don't click anything except Advanced Options. And then this is what we're looking for. It says number of processors. And I want you to notice something. If we check this and look through here, we have the option to select up to 16 processors, or cores really. But if you look at Intel's website for my processor, which is the 5960X, and you scroll down, it says that there are officially only 8 cores here, and there's 16 threads. But here, it allows us to choose up to 16 processors. So while the CPU only officially has 8, there are 8 more called threads, and the total number of cores is, including the redundant cores, is the threads. We can choose up to 16. So we can choose all that are even unadvertised in here, so that this will allow Windows to boot up and activate all 16 cores. So that's what we're doing here. It's going to be using double the amount that is normally allocated to Windows. So we want to check obviously the maximum number here, and then we can click OK, and don't click anything else, and then OK again. And we can exit without restart here. But we're not done yet because that only allows Windows to use all the cores. So booting is going to be faster, the operating system in general will be faster, but any other actual programs won't be able to see those cores. So Photoshop or Microsoft Word, all those programs won't be able to see those extra cores, only Windows. So we need to activate them for the system as a whole so every program can see it. So to do this, you want to go to the Start menu, and then go to All Programs, go down to Windows Administrative Tools, and then find Performance Monitor, and you're going to want to run this as an administrator. It's going to make you type in a password. And here is the Performance Monitor, which is going to allow us to modify the performance settings of different hardware in the system. So what we want to do is go to Data Collector Sets, and then we're going to make a new user-defined data collector, which is going to allow us to collect any other resources, including these extra CPU settings, and make them available to all the programs on the computer. So here, once you select it and click this, you want to right-click, go to New Data Collector Set, and then this is going to come up, and we can call it anything you want. We can call it CPU, and then you want to click Create Manually Advanced. I'll walk you through it. It's not too difficult, even though it says Advanced. So you click Next, and then just check Performance Counter, and then we can click Next again. So then here we want to click Add, and then find Processor. This is already highlighted, and once you do that, highlight the highest number under Instances of Selected Object. Just look for the highest number, and for me that would be 15, and that is because it's going to activate all 16 cores, because the index number 0 counts, so it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 15. So 15 is really the 16th core, meaning all 16. So you want to highlight the largest number. You don't have to worry about how many cores each has, and just click Add. You can see that shows up over here. And then you also want to go to Process, not Processor, in here. You can click this to expand it and look for Thread Count and highlight that, and then click Add as well. And that's all you have to do for this. We can click OK. And then don't worry about sample interval, that doesn't matter. We can click Next all the way to the end and save and close. So by doing this in the Performance Monitor, it ensures that all programs are going to be able to access these extra cores because they'll be listed in the monitoring system, so they are visible to all programs on the computer. So before launching, they're going to look at this monitor and see those extra cores and be able to utilize them. So now we can just close that out, and we're mostly done. All you need to do now is restart the computer, because of course none of this is going to take effect until Windows boots up with those new options we set, and after that you're good to go.